A very good afternoon to you all and welcome to the Lazarus Motor Show, brought to you by the Lazarus Motor Company. My name is Steven Siegel and I will be your host through today's show and obviously for the further shows that are going to be coming through. So I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful long weekend. Wasn't it great to be off from Thursday until Sunday? And those of you that weren't able to do it, well, you know, at least we got a weekend in and we're getting ready for Monday morning. Yeah, Monday morning. What can we do? Anyway, so yeah, we're having a great time. And I got to try out something different. When I say different, it was really different to what I thought I'd be getting to try out, but it was really fun and it really surprised me. And what I'm talking about is I've moved on to the Kia side of the business of Lazarus Motor Company, and I've been testing out various vehicles. So we did the Sportage last week, a phenomenal car, one of their hottest sellers, and I can see why. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Then this week, they surprised me and they showed me they were going to put me into a panel van. And I was like, okay. I'm always up for a challenge. I'm always up for something new, something different. And it wasn't any panel van. And this is what I want to show you. So yeah, I jumped into this panel van and it really surprised me. Now, I'm going to show you why in a short bit. But those of you that are watching, just make sure, if you can, I just want to get a thumbs up from you just to check that everything is good to go and that you're hearing me and that you are wide awake on the Sunday afternoon. So give me a thumbs up or something like that. I can see there's a whole lot of people on the show. I'm busy watching. Monique is my guest, Monique Curtis. She handles the fleet sales at Lazarus Kia as well as throughout the company. And she is super excited. She can't wait. She's been telling me, I can see she's going to go like this to me. It's so interesting because, you know, we are live, and being live, anything can happen. We can say anything and do anything. And that's the whole idea behind the show, is to be able to be live and to be real. And that's what the Lazarus Motor Company is about. It's about being real. It's about being live, and it's about being honest. And it's about, you know, a family business. And that's what it's all about. So yeah, we are live and we are getting some nice comments. Let's go through. Okay, great. Here it comes. Madeleine, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Love it. There we go. Also got my father-in-law on this show as well. And there we go. Definitely. Thank you so much. Got it. All right. So Monique's also ready to get it and get going. There we go. Family getting involved. I love it. I love it. Fani, thank you so much for also watching the show. It's so great to have you guys. And that's what really helps us make the show better, is when we get those comments. So if you want to banter and you want to talk and you want to have some fun, please do. That's what it's all about. All right, so let's jump into, yeah, that's it. Absolutely. Yes, Monique, I love that you got so much support. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right, so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you this vehicle that I got to jump into and test. Yeah, it was surprising. Watch this.
Hi everyone and welcome to this week's show. So this week I'm getting off to a running start in the Kia Picanto Runner, a panel van from Kia. It's a brand new offering. And yes, you heard me right, it's a Picanto. So let's have a look at this vehicle so you can see more about this new offering from Kia. Starting from the outside of the vehicle, you'll see it is really beautifully designed, and it is the facelift model of the Picanto. It's only when you move to the sides of the vehicle that you see the blackened out windows for the passenger seats at the back, and that's where the passenger seats have been taken out. Opening the boot, you'll see there is ample space. For those of you that have got fleets and are looking for new vehicles to add to the fleet, this is a great option because it looks like a normal vehicle. However, it's got that added boot space and the protection, as you can see here with the grid behind me. Jumping into the Kia Picanto, you'll see it is a beautifully designed, well laid out instrument cluster. Enough space, obviously, in the seat to fit the driver, which is not small, and that's me, as well as someone, obviously, to join them. Moving on to the steering wheel, you'll see that you've got all the functions and controls that you really want when you are driving. Everything from your mute, your mode button, next track, previous track, volume, and answering and declining calls. Then you move on to one of the parts that I think is quite important with regards to a fleet vehicle, is the trip and reset buttons, because obviously you are tracking the trips and the mileage that you're doing on this vehicle. Then you move on to the center console, which has got, obviously, its entertainment side of things, which has got built-in Bluetooth. It's got its radio, media, as well as its phone connection, and you can obviously go through the media with your backwards and forwards buttons, volume control, controls, it's pretty much all there. You move down and it does have air conditioning, and I think this is a great one for those of you that are buying fleet. It's great to have air conditioning for your drivers. They're going to be doing a lot of driving in this vehicle, and maybe it's yourself, you do want that aircon. Then you move down further and you've got your USB and your auxiliary inputs, as well as a 12 volt 180 watts charging station, moving into cup holders, 2 cup holders spaces, and then onto the manual shift. This car that I'm driving has got a manual shift. Again, looking at the vehicle and the packing space, the minute those chairs come down, you will see, or come out, there is loads of packing space, and it is definitely a plus with regards to what this vehicle is designed to do. So from my side and what I think about the vehicle, it's definitely something I would buy, and actually considering it for my businesses and what I do. So I think a great offering. I'm going to be chatting to Monique a little bit more about the offering and the vehicle itself, but from me and what I think, absolutely perfect. Well done, Kia, on a great idea, great concept, and it's something I think everyone would be wanting that's got a business that does delivering. Thank you again. Until next time, all the best.
So that was me in the panel van, a Kia Picanto Runner. Actually, it's actually a runner. And I'm going to be chatting to Monique now. But really, you know, when I saw the vehicle and they said they're going to be putting me into Picanto, and I was like, that's the joke part. And you know, that vehicle is really got some space. I got to the vehicle, I had a look, and I was like, okay, I'm going to put the vehicle on. And I jumped in, and I was like really surprised the way the layout, and I mean, I could sit in it and it wasn't uncomfortable. It was really great. And so I enjoyed it. And the reason why I keep pushed on this boot space is there's over 350 kilograms of boot space that you can actually put in there. And also, there's cup holders. Let me tell you, when you're driving, I used to do some driving while I was a sales rep for a company. And you kind of need those little luxuries. And those are the things that really mean something to you, especially the aircon. Because I had 1 or 2 vehicles back then when I was a sales rep and I didn't get aircon. And it really kills you, and especially here. So anyway, we're going to chat more about the vehicle. Keep the comments coming. I'm going to bring Monique Curtis on. She is head of fleet sales at the Lazarus Motor Company, as well as Lazarus Kia. So let's welcome Monique onto the show. Hi, Monique. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. And how are you, Stephen? Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I can see you're super excited about it. We were chatting a little bit earlier.
Absolutely. I really appreciate the opportunity, and it's nice to be able to represent the Lazarus Motor Company from a fleet point of view. I think we're often behind the scenes, and it's nice to be brought forward for the opportunity to highlight especially our Kia product and to give positive feedback on a brilliant brand. Thank you.
Absolutely. And yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, it's one of the brands that you kind of didn't really pick up as having obviously a fleet side of things. And obviously with regards to the new designs and the new shapes and obviously what Kia is doing, it's really, it's amazing what Kia is doing. So I'm really excited to be chatting to you about obviously this fleet offering. But what I love is all the support you got. I mean, you got Devani that's on there. She's going. Absolutely love it. Eh?
Oh, they representing. Oh, there we go. They're just pulling in these guys. It's the best thing ever is knowing that one has been in the industry for such a long time, and especially one's family. They know what you're capable of, and they know what you're able to do. So it's nice to have them today in the background, actually holding the dogs so that they don't make a noise and keeping everybody quiet. So yes, I'm grateful. Thanks.
No, brilliant. Absolutely well done. And I just love it. Thanks, family, for getting involved. I got my family also jumping in, which is great. So tell me, I wanted to check, how did you and when did you get involved with regards to vehicle sales and then obviously moving into the Kia side of things?
Oh, I've been doing sales for many years. The plus side is the motor industry is like in our blood. And my kids actually grew up with me being in vehicle sales. I've been in the motor industry for close on 22 years, and I've worked in nearly every single segment of the motor industry. And so far, I must say, everything is easy, and fleet is very difficult. So it's a different kettle of fish. And specifically with Kia, now 2.5 years. Love the brand, absolutely passionate about it, and they just definitely live up to that whole power to surprise They are phenomenal, and it's a great company to support. So from a fleet vehicle point of view, we're there. We definitely are there. I'm glad you drove the Runner, and we, at this point in time, supplying quite a few of all our segments and derivatives to the fleet market. So yes, it's surprising what Kia can do. So motor industry, and with Lazarus Motor Company now nearly a year and a half, working on their side, mostly on Kia. Kia is sort of the brand that has given us quite a bit of support from the factory, Kia South Africa themselves. And they're involved, and they want to be there, and they want to give us support. So it's easy to work with a partner like that. And it's a pleasure for Lazarus Motor Company to be in partnership with them. Yes, yes.
I mean, that's what you need. You need support, obviously, from a sales point of view, to be able to give the customers what they need. And I mean, we're going to be jumping into that as well. You've got amazing offers with regards to your fleet, and we'll jump into that as well. But you know what really surprised me was this Picanto. Like, you know, you hear panel van, and you picture this massive car, and this little small Picanto comes out, and you go, okay, that's cute. And then you get into it, and it's the packing space. And it's insane. It's really, really good.
Well, you know what? That's the nice thing about a little Runner that we've got going now. It's not so little, okay? And it's a nice urban delivery vehicle, and it's actually aimed for the small businesses. And given the global COVID-19 pandemic that we've just experienced, we decided that there is a need, especially in today's times of e-commerce on the rise, and small businesses and services that are demanding us their vehicles to perform better under the new normal kind of conditions. So we've then gone ahead and done something that is a little bit more practical, something that delivers goods more quickly, more cost effectively. And from that side of things, it's just the offering itself just makes things so much easier. Found that the Runner specifically does, because it's new to the market, it's going to take it by storm. It's something that, like laundromats, little dry cleaners, florists, we're even looking at security companies getting involved and starting initiatives to provide services with our Runner at this stage. So yes, they've paid attention to its capability, the efficiency, the comfort, as well as cutting back on running costs. It's a necessity. And also it comes with quite a bit of luxury, which even though you are in a cargo, it's something that everybody wants a bit of luxury. And in these times, aircon isn't even a necessity. It's not even a luxury. It's a necessity. It's something that we need. So I do recall the days when aircons were an add-on, and now it is it's how do we survive in Africa without an aircon? So yes, depending on the drivers using them, we want them to arrive at the next destination refreshed. You don't want anybody to be suffering and having heat stroke, and they've got the ability to use the Bluetooth and be safe. You want your staff to be safe and driving and arriving in style, you know, not just arriving, but actually showing up. The little vans have actually been put out there to be marketed and to be able to be branded and be an ambassador for your company. So when they arrive, they're going to arrive there and you're going to look good in vehicle, in body, and in style.
Just put it on. No, absolutely. I mean, there it is there. Those of you that are busy talking Kia Picanto and what it looks like, a Kia Runner. I mean, it's a Kia Picanto Runner. I mean, it is absolutely looks in style. And that's important for a lot of companies, and they don't realize how much it affects their business, you know, because I used to do a lot of stuff with customer experience and corporate image. And it's part of the thing. When you want your brand to be represented, you kind of want people to look at it. So here we go. So Madeleine's jumping on. And I see Derek's also.
Chris is going around.
No, it's absolutely. So, talking about, obviously, we chatted about the boot space and all of that. But what I'm very impressed with is obviously Kia's warranty side of things with regards to these vehicles. Does it apply as well? Because I know it's a 5-year unlimited kilometer on standard vehicles. Does it apply as well on the fleet side of things?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me tell you, they're definitely not going to skip or scrounge when it comes to fleet. In fact, you know what, we just go the next mile, the extra mile, next level. Kia Fleet is just so involved, and they're looking at supporting the fleet, especially the fleet client, really well. And they've gone ahead and put a fleet policy and plan in place to ensure that they don't just get the 5-year unlimited mileage warranty, they're getting additional 2 years and 30,000 kilometer service plan, which of course is upgradable. And we do that all for you at Kia, at Kia Centurion. We've got our guys there ready, and they'll help you to upgrade the warranty. They'll upgrade your service plan. They'll give you maintenance plans, and all those things are available for any fleet client. And there's also a customer care package, which Kia has put in place, which we gladly and openly support as far as Kia Fleet is concerned. I'm just quickly going here just so that we can take a look at it. And let me tell you, as far as it's giving you various discounts on purchasing volumes. And then, of course, if your company staff want to purchase, we support them as well. We don't just see your brand as you stand alone and it's only your company's vehicles that are important to us. Your staff representing and your staff arriving in Kias is just as important to us. So we work out a scheme for you, and we make sure that you actually have the ability to drive a really, really good car that is reliable and economical. Okay. And we have a system in place. We have a system in place that you can online go and book your service through Kia Fleet, and within an hour, your fleet vehicle will be serviced. They're not going to spruce it up and make it smell nice. They will disinfect it for you, and you'll be able to be back on the road. We believe there's very little downtime, and within an hour, we'll be able to have that vehicle serviced and on the road again. Okay. And there is something really, really big that we can't resolve within 24 hours. There is a courtesy rental program, and we do a roadside assistance, which is like premium. And yes, your downtime is our downtime. We're putting our name, we're putting our reputation, and we support it. And then, of course, to offer is exclusive offers. Every month, Adele and I, we sit and we work out some deals, and we get some exclusive offers put together. And yes, that's the nice part of being involved with Kia Fleet, is that you're always going to get the next best deal.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm busy looking at some of the offerings that you've got here that are brilliant, and it's something that would potentially help me, which I love, is car lockout service. I'm taking
The chances are very, very slim in our brand that you're going to lock yourself up, but you know what, stranger things have happened.
I love it. I mean, some of the stuff that's on your flat tire assistance, battery jump start, towing service, car hire, message relay service. I mean, it's unbelievable offering from what you guys are doing. And I'm so actually happy that we touched on this and this side of things. And you know your stuff so well as well. I'm just sitting mesmerized. Well done.
You're very kind. You're very kind. You know, I actually felt quite the need to have to brush up and polish up my knowledge with the impending interview with you. But it's things that happen on a daily basis that we take for granted, and we just say, okay, it's going to happen. But our clients out there don't really know what they're dealing with or when they're getting involved when their vehicles do break down. And specifically when they do stuff and go in and wanting to purchase a vehicle, it's no longer just about buying a vehicle. It's about buying a brand. It's about buying peace of mind. and knowing in the event, in the rare event that something should go wrong, that they have got the backup, not just of the dealer, but of a global brand, a national brand that is going to support them through any incident that might occur. Another point I think I touch on specifically is being on the roads these days. What happens is, in the event that the vehicle should be written off, insurance companies are quite quick to say it's a write-off. And Kia has actually put a plan in place for their fleet customers and said, what we will do is contact us, speak to us first. Don't just write your vehicle off. We will somehow work something out with you and work out a package that we're able to restore your vehicle and put you back on the road without writing that asset off. We actually preserving assets for the companies these days, and not just saying, okay, there you go, let's sell you a new vehicle, which we wouldn't mind, but we would at the end of the day want to make sure that the client really at the end of the day has got the benefit, the full benefit of driving our brand.
Oh, absolutely love, and I love your passion that you put into it, and you can see it, and it really does make for such an interesting conversation. Is when someone's really passionate about what they do. And I mean, talking about money, I saw your rebates. I mean, from 4 to 10 units, 11 to 20, you've got various different rebates that end up coming back and helping the customers with their fleet side of things.
Well, I must say from that side is we aim that in that direction to retain and to grow, not just business, but to grow fleet for that specific company. Because the more fleet you have, the better the rebate is. We also like to pay out a lump sum once a year, so that in the event that you have grown your fleet within that year, you have the full benefit of actually having that cash back in the bank. And they are focused. They are focused. How can I say? They're focused in things into back into your hand, making it a value exchange. It's not just a product exchange for money. So yes, they build value. They want to see that you know that it's not just the brand that's valued, but you as a client, as well as the person driving your vehicle, is valued by us. Yes,
absolutely. Absolutely. No, I love that. What I'm going to do is, because you did mention that obviously the whole offering at Kia is available for fleet. And I mean, we haven't touched on, or I won't be testing. Instead of giving me the big vehicles like the K2700 and the K2500, I got the Picanto Runner, which was great. I love it. That's where it is. And I don't think I got the license to drive it. But let's quickly show them. Let's show them some of the things. So those of you that are out there that are obviously logging in, make sure you do contact Monique, because she is head of with regards to fleet sales. So you saw the numbers come up, and I sent you the website, but definitely you have to contact Monique with regards to that, and obviously ask the people there. But other than that, I just wanted to make sure. So if you do go onto the website, you go to dealers, and and then you're going to go down to Kia. And then you can go and have a look at the different fleets and the different options that they have. But here is the two. I just wanted to touch on these as well. Obviously, the K2500 and the 2700 is part of the fleet as well.
Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you, I'm very biased. No, I was going to say quite, but it's an understatement. I'm biased when it comes to our workhorse. I love the workhorse. And yes, I'm a woman, but let me tell you, if I've got a choice to climb into a vehicle of that size, it would definitely be the K2700, but most definitely the K2500. I invite anybody. We'll offer a demo. I'll come leave a vehicle with you for a couple of days. You're welcome to load it and put it to its test. It's the most amazing vehicle you will drive, the most luxurious vehicle you'll drive that's going to get the job done. And all the warranties are in place for that specific vehicle as well, the 5-year unlimited warranty, service plan in place. And I pride myself in actually saying that the K2700 and the K2500 has dominated and worked so well for many of my clients. From, I don't want to name throw, but yes, breweries and security companies to electrical companies and to just your individual internet hygiene, the the commerce side of things and the level that this vehicle can service is unbelievable. Loading space and, of course, accessories that can be fitted to this vehicle just to make your drive so much more comfortable. We've got reverse cameras, we've got seat covers, we will fit a Bluetooth radio. Our K2500 comes with a 6-speed gearbox. I love it. It's such a winner vehicle. Tow bars, rubberizing, and then a whole range of canopies can be fitted just to suit your needs so that you can drive. And then, of course, the branding. The branding on these vehicles, the sky's the limit. You can use this as a running billboard, and it can, with real clever advertising, it can really make or break a brand. So I do believe that this vehicle will represent and work well in any business.
You know, that's the interesting thing that a lot of companies aren't doing so much now. Well, that I haven't noticed. I mean, I came in from Durban, and you know, we brand the heck out of anything. It's, you know, it's a, like you say, it's a traveling billboard. And if you got the right drivers in it, obviously depending on the stock you're carrying, and you have to watch out for that. But I mean, to brand these things is absolutely insane. It's really great for your company, which I absolutely love. I noticed that on the website, though, because it is so new, and now I'm jumping backwards a little bit, but the Kia Picanto, the Runner, I see it's not listed there yet because obviously it's brand new. Is that right?
It is brand new. We launched it, well, the launch was supposed to be just before lockdown, and then it sort of like made its appearance in between. And as soon as we arrived back at the dealers and fully operational, it was on our price list. So yes, it is something new. It's not something that you're going to find commonly around. We're still in the process of flaunting it and putting it out there and putting it through its paces. So I do believe with input from Kia South Africa, it will be more widely known in the next couple of months or so. As far as the Runner is concerned, being relatively brand new, we just go back to the reliability and then the face of the good Kia Picanto. And whatever you experience in the Kia Picanto, you're going to get in the Runner. They've used the 1 liter start, which has now got all the goodies that you need. It's got central locking. It's got the Bluetooth. It's got 2 airbags, which is wonderful. So even if you are carrying a passenger, if you're using it as a installation crew or for whatever situation you are, your passenger is also taken care of. And they've put thought into the carrying side of things and making sure that the payload is worthwhile. It's pointless converting a vehicle just for the sake of converting a vehicle. They've done it, and they've done it with care. They've put a lot of thought into the process, and they've done a quality finish. They've finished it off, especially the back of the vehicle. They've finished it off with our supplier bus truck, and they actually did the homologation, and they put everything in place. And yes, I know working with Kia South Africa, it had been quite an experience to get it done like that. But yes, a lot of work, a lot of planning. It's a well thought out vehicle, and there is a segment in the market for it at the moment. So yes, to selling lots.
I agree with you.
Keep it running all over town.
No, I absolutely agree with you. It's brilliant. Absolutely stunning. So tell me, I mean, obviously for the people to get hold of you, can they get hold of you? Anyone that's interested, they can just give you a shout at Lazarus Kia. Kia Centurion. There we go. You got it going. Huh? I love the support.
That's level from last week.
She's got it. I love it.
Yeah, so cool. Yes, please contact. Yes. I would really appreciate it. And if by all means, as I said, demos are readily available. I'm happy to have one delivered, and you won't know until such time as you've actually driven the vehicles what the vehicle can do for you. So even if you think it can do something for you, try it and make it. Make a decision based on fact and based other than just emotion, and become Kia loyal. There was something I wanted to mention to you, and I'm just thinking about it now, and I forgot. Okay, but I'm sure I'll think of it again. Old age.
No.
So
Lovely.
Uh,
Tell me, and obviously the specials there's no certain specials running right now. It's just obviously designer made packages depending on each client's needs and what they need for, for their fleet.
For the month of September, we have run with the runner. No pun intended. Okay. And also my favorites, my workhorses. My workhorses are always on special, so always contact me for the workhorses. But specifically those two brands, I will brag a bit and say we've just done a very, very nice deal based on our Sedonas. Okay, for Dove's Funeral Services, our Sedonas are going to be nationally widespread, and you'll be able to see them well represented. And please know that they come from Kia Centurion and that we have worked tirelessly to get these cars out on the road. Our next batch is busy being prepared as we speak, and I do believe that we've done a sterling job in representing the product as well as putting it into perspective, not just as a family bus, but also, yes, the kind of vehicle that people are dying to drive in. So we are
literally.
Absolutely. So we're quite excited about being associated, not just as the brand, but as the brand that made the dealer that made it happen and put it out there. So well done to Kia Centurion on a massive team effort. Our workshop has been phenomenal. Our parts has been phenomenal in supporting the fleet department in getting this done. Our poor admin department has worked tirelessly trying to get all the paperwork ready and sorted and put into place. But yes, so the Sorrento is also not, it's always on special with me as well. Actually, they're all on special.
You're special. I love it. You got it. I love it.
And then who else are we doing? We're helping Standard Bank at this point in time. We're putting a lot of their staff into Rios. So we're happy to support Standard Bank South Africa with the Rios, and grateful for that. We're doing quite a bit of business with Sun International and Halewood Brewery. So yes, we've got some real winning clients out there. We are looking at growing the business. It has, I would have thought after the lockdown we would have had a bit of challenges, but no, people are looking at growing things and making things happen a lot quicker. I think there's more like a sense of urgency right now to make things happen, and in a positive way. So that is exciting. It's exciting to see the road ahead and which way we're going to be moving forward.
Absolutely love it. I love your passion and your energy and your knowledge of your brands and the vehicles that are going out there. You can only do well, and that's the great thing. And I love chatting to you. I think we're going to have to wrap it up there. But if you remember what you wanted to tell me, I think you got it. But I mean, geez, talking about loading space, those of you that are looking at those workhorses, I think they're like 1 ton. Hey, they're 1.5,
1.5 ton. Yes, yeah, 1.3, but the 1.3 compensates for the extra loading. So if you want to put a canopy on, you still will have your 2 ton. Okay. So yeah, loading space is ample, and it can take it. Yeah.
I love it. No, well, thank you so much, Monique. It was great chatting to you. I thank you for your time, and I hope. How was your son's 21st? Did you have some fun?
Oh, we had. I'm just scared to say we had a jaw, but we had a ball. We had a lovely time. They all catching Sunday afternoon coffee wings to gear up and get ready. But awesome. We had a fabulous time. Thanks for asking, and thanks for remembering.
Oh, well done. No, all the best and congratulations. And to your wonderful husband and family that was supporting, and everyone that supported, thank you so much. Thank you, Monique, and I'll see you during the week.
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Great. Chat to you again soon. Thanks.
Okay, cheers. Go well. Bye-bye.
You too, bye. I absolutely love it when we have guests like that come onto the show and that just show the passion for what they do. I mean, it's a true representation of the Lazarus Motor Company and the people that work there, the family that work there, and that's what they are. They're a massive family. And you can see why Monique does so well is that she's got that passion, that love for what she does, and a supporting family. I mean, I was so impressed. Those of you that went out and supported Monique, well done. Absolutely. It's so great to see that. And I wish her all the best. And I love to see, people doing well and having such a great time. So from my side, we are going to be moving on. That was obviously the Kia Picanto Runner as well as the fleet sales side of things. So if you do want to get involved and get your hands on a fleet, you can see Monique is definitely the person that you want to be chatting to. Here is the number, obviously, for Lazarus Kia. You can give them a shout, or you can go and have a look at the website, which is over here that's just come out, www.laz.co.za. Give them a shout, ask to speak to Monique, and she'll help you out for sure. That's for sure. And she'll take care of you, and that's the main thing. And that's what you want for your business. You don't need that downtime. Downtime equals money spent and money lost. You don't want to have that happening. And Kia Centurion, Lazarus Centurion is going to Lazarus Kia is going to make sure that happens. Anyway, from my side, we are going to be moving on to the Kia Sportage. So I'm going to be trying out the Kia Sportage this week coming. Can't wait to check it out. I love the new shape. It's a beautiful, beautiful shape. And I just haven't seen the inside yet. I've only seen the outside. So I'm going to give you a review on that. And then we're going to be chatting to our next guest. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed your time on the show, listening to what we had to share. Until next week, stay safe and have a great one. This is Steven Siegel and the Lazarus Motor Company, brought to you by the Lazarus Motor Company, signing off until next week. Cheers.